species all day, guys.
Anyway, happy Christmas Eve table talk, everybody. My name is Trisha Hirschberger.
I'm McDurney.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
And you probably know this already, but if you'd like to submit some topics for Table Talk, you can always do that via Twitter, #Table Talk, or on reddit.com/r/SourceFed.
Guys, it's the time for holiday cheer and love, and it's the season.
Now, when you say holiday cheer, do you mean like a special something in your drink?
I mean, if that's what you is that if that's
Time
what
for
you got
holiday
your kick.
cheer.
If that's happiness for you, I have a pamphlet I'd like you to read.
You know what else is holiday
Oh,
cheer?
holiday cheer in your eggnog.
Holiday cheer is getting completely naked and having sex in the snow.
At EJ Shoe says, how early/late is acceptable to set up holiday decorations?
Oh, well, I think everyone's going to say every year it gets a little worse. Like this year, I saw tons of decorations before Thanksgiving, and
I think
Yeah,
after
I did.
Thanksgiving is when it becomes acceptable.
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like that's universally understood.
I did see, I think even in October, I saw Christmas stuff in
It's
stores.
just what's going on?
the worst one for me is always Costco, because they sell things months in advance. Like, you can buy a pre-lit Christmas tree in Costco in, like, September.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
They gotta be ready. Well, you
It
had
just makes
Makes us
fixing
straight
us.
hair duty.
Santa beard hair over here, and you had one
That's a secret.
You had a white beard hair.
Thank you. That's not a secret.
It's not a secret.
But listen, I feel like if you see a Christmas tree set up in someone's home, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks before Thanksgiving, there's general concern. I
Okay,
think.
on the
I thought you
window.
were going to say you're allowed to, and I was
No,
going
I
to say
think
this is bad
you
advice.
need to be concerned. Pee on the window, or just assume someone's dead in there and they haven't made it
Since last year?
Christmas.
And their Christmas tree is actually stayed alive vampirically.
Maybe
off
that's-
their
Well, it's a
dead
fake
body.
tree. It's one of those fake trees.
Maybe that's where Buddy the Elf lives, and that's what his living room
Maybe.
lighting fixture is.
Or maybe they're alive and they just haven't taken down their Christmas decorations from the year
That's true,
before.
too.
It's
Maybe
like those fucking houses that put up their Christmas lights and they're up all fucking year long.
Oh,
What's
I don't
up with
mind
that?
that.
What do you mean you don't mind
I
it?
mind that for sure, because it's like, oh, it's July, take your lights down.
Yeah.
But I will say, I don't think people do it here as much as they do in Texas. But when I was a kid, we used to drive around in the neighborhood and look at everybody's
Look
lights.
at the lights. I know.
That's a thing.
Oh, well, I'm going to specify all year round lights don't bug me if they're just plain white lights. If they're like Rudolph is on your roof and there's moving candy
plain
canes
white
and stuff all
ones-
year, I could see that being annoying. But the plain white ones
The
are kind
plain
of
white
pretty.
ones don't make sense though. They're supposed to be like icicles or something, right?
No, but like downtown Disney has plain white lights all year round on the trees, and it just looks pretty. It's nice nighttime
but
ambiance.
there's a difference between like nice tree ambiance and like literally the icicle blinking lights.
Okay,
for
well, okay,
Christmas.
so specifically the Christmas lights,
The white
as opposed
blinky
to just
ones,
lights.
yeah,
okay,
exactly.
I can see that.
Also,
I can
we
see that.
had a thing in my local city in Oxnard called Candy Cane Lane. And they would totally dress up, and it was like in the fancy part of town. And it was totally like beautiful houses all dressed up, and there's like animated figures and stuff out there. And then we learned that Satanists live on that block.
And
Well-
that's why they do it so well.
Yeah.
Everyone deserves
Yeah,
to
even-
celebrate Christmas the
Even
way they like.
Satanists, yeah.
Even Satanists. In Austin, they have the Trail of Lights, and it's a mile of Christmas lights that are on like in one of our big parks, city parks, and then it culminates in a giant tree that they've set up the lights so they're in a swirl, and you spin underneath it, and they look like they're spinning.
That's pretty cool.
And one year I burned my face on a wire there.
Oh, no.
I gotta say,
real.
I'm pretty impressed still by like the light like videos on YouTube that
Yeah,
are synced
they're
to
like
the
the
music.
music.
and stuff.
Oh, I saw one. There's one not too far from the Valley, actually, here in Los Angeles. It's a guy who did like professional production work on films for years, and every year decorates his house, times everything with music. It's a whole half-hour show, synced up, and he has like speakers
Wait, so
out.
you can go to
You
it?
can drive to his
Oh,
house. He
and
advertises online. You can drive to his house, turn your radio to AM something, whatever his station is, and it just plays on a loop.
It broadcasts.
And you can just hang out outside his house and watch his whole Christmas
That's
light
cool.
show.
Where
How
is
amazing!
It's in the Valley, she
It's in the
says.
Valley?
It's near the Valley, yeah.
Holy shit, I want to do that.
We're gonna do that.
Let's do
And
that.
how many light shows do you think we're gonna have the Gangnam Style this year?
So many goddamn
Open
light shows in
Gangnam Style, and then all the
Style.
elves pop out of the Jack in the Box and start
Can I
doing
be
it.
honest with you guys, though? I much prefer, because there's a lot of holiday cheer around the Christmas time. And I know that people go all out and they put like the flocked shit on the trees and like they put reindeer and the glowing crap out in the front yard. But I very much appreciate when people go all out for Halloween, way more than when people go all out
I
for
saw
Christmas.
a really good all-out Halloween this year, but yeah, I disagree. It's a different feeling. All-out Halloween is cool because like the fog machines and like those special effects.
Yeah.
But all-out Christmas just makes you feel gooey on the
Yeah,
inside.
you feel happy and you just want to hug somebody.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't appreciate a good, well-done Christmas house. I'm just saying I would much rather see, like, a really cool, like, themed Halloween yard that almost looks like Munster's house or something. Or it's got, like, cool shit in the trees and cobwebs, and you're like, that's a spooky house.
Okay, well, to each their own.
I like spooky houses.
Okay, Michael Medina at Mickey820 says, regifting/returning gifts. When is it okay or not okay? Has
Right
anyone
away.
returned or regifted something you gave them?
Here's the thing, regifting, you're gonna get caught. Who do you think you are? You're gonna get caught.
Regifting is
I'm-
bad news.
Regifting is bad news.
I'm gonna say I'm okay with regifting. I'm okay with regifting if it's something you already have.
Well, that's like, you can return it if it's something you already have.
Well, or if someone else might like it, and then you're like, look, I got this as a gift, and I already had one, and I can tell you how awesome it is, so I want to share that.
Yeah.
Or white elephant regifts are always okay.
Okay, yes, you can take a regift to a white elephant, but it's like the person who gave you that can't be there because it's offensive. It's like, I wanted you to have this thing and you didn't even want it.
Unless
Well,
it's a
yeah.
joke. I have jokey white elephant
Yeah,
gifts.
it depends.
That's okay.
Regifts.
Jokey one.
There is
Like
kind
that-
of a fine line there.
My last year white elephant gift that I brought, that huge pink flamingo blow up thing that Bowman got, I received that at a white elephant like 3 days before.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
I re-white elephant it.
But I mean, for me, I feel like because I like giving people really weird gifts and sometimes inappropriate gifts and things that are not practical.
Okay.
And it would kind of hurt my feelings if I
Right.
gave you some kind of weird novelty gift, and you're like, I'm not going to do anything with this. I'm going to put it in the white
Well,
elephant.
but if you put a lot of thought into that for that person, but like my family usually does a white elephant type thing, and like our joke about it is the regifting. Like we have this one awful toy that is horribly gross and from 30 years ago, and the joke is that it shows up every year at the white elephant.
That's
like
great.
whoever
I
got it
like
the year
that.
before, and no one says it. Like it's never a thing that we're like every year it has to show up. It's just like everyone's like, I don't want this, so
Yeah.
they rewrap it and bring it, and it gets passed along
Yeah,
to
I
a new
feel like
family
they're
member
really-
every year.
I'd say as a general thing, I think generally regifting is a no-no. But in certain cases, I think it's acceptable. But as far as returning shit goes, have a field day, especially if
and
there's a
I've
gift
never
receipt in there.
returned.
But if there's a gift receipt,
If there's a gift receipt, you can return. I have
That's
returned
the
a few
point, if
times.
there's a gift
You know
receipt.
what I mostly return is when people give you like Bath and Body Works sets, and you're like, this smell smells like I'm gonna throw up on myself. But there's another smell I really like, so I'm getting you the
Okay.
same thing. It's just the scent that I want.
Yeah.
I'm totally into that. But I would be heartbroken if I thought of something really sweet and I was all
Oh,
excited,
totally.
and I gave it to you, and you were like, so is there a receipt for this? Because
Yeah.
you pretend to like it, because I thought about that.
I mean, but
Why
I'm-
do you do
And
that?
I get it. Like sometimes
sorry, Meg.
you put so much planning into a gift that they can't regift it because it's for them.
I mean, but on the other hand, it's like you've got a bunch of crap already in your house. It's like, what do you do? What's the thing? Like, do you just grin and bear it and stick it in your closet up in the top shelf? If it's something you're genuinely not going to use and you genuinely don't like, you grin and bear it. You go, I like this gift. You put it away, and then what? Like
No,
years
I
down the
got-
road,
I
you still
got-
have this shit in your closet?
Someone gave me a pretty cool jewelry box once for my birthday, and I already have a jewelry box. And like the one that I have is bigger and holds all my stuff, so I wouldn't transfer to the smaller one. It doesn't make sense. But at the same time, it was really cool, and there was no gift receipt. So I'm like, I'm totes gonna give
Yeah,
this
if there's
to
no
somebody
gift
for
receipt-
something.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can regift
Like
it.
that's an awesome gift.
I feel like gift cards are safe because you can just get what you want, but we kind of argued about this. I feel like they're a little bit impersonal.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely like a female
Yeah,
male
definitely. Because
perspective about
boys
the
are
gift
like, yeah,
cards.
gift card, fucking
Fuck
sweet.
yeah, give me some
Girls
gift
are like,
cards.
gift card. I just feel like the only time I really am about regifting is if I get something from like a company or something, and then I can be like, dude, my little brother would love this shit.
Yeah,
and get it for
but-
free, and then you're like, haha.
Check this out. What if I got you a gift card for like Mondo or like Gallery 88 or like something really kind of, or like a gift card
well, that's
for like
specific,
Loot
though.
Crate or
I think,
something.
I think
or like,
girls' problems with gift cards are that they're usually very not specific.
that's the thing. It's like, here's one for
They're
Sizzler.
usually like,
Fuck,
here's
cooking
a
Merry
Target
Christmas.
card, you know, and you're like, thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're right. If it's something that you know, like I am 8-Bit Gallery.
Yeah, see,
like
I would
that's a personal thing
all
that
over
has
that.
meaning.
Yeah, and like there's this place called, and this is kind of a secret I'm giving away, but I do all of my holiday shopping pretty much at one location.
Okay, Steve.
And it's the Wacko Soapbox Factory and Jesus Gallery in Hollywood. This place is fucking amazing. It has the weirdest shit. You can buy taxidermy bats there, and you can get like weird. You can get like a shower curtain that has like bacon on it.
Steve, please don't get me a taxidermy bat.
Oh,
We have to do it now.
I know,
That was
right?
a Tony Clifton. Before, I just want to say one more thing because I think it's a good like boy versus girl topic. I forgot it. Wait, no, I know it. Oh, okay, I remember. And it's not a boy versus girl thing. It's an adult versus I'm a child, which is
fair enough.
Trisha and I were talking about gifts to get people. And Trisha gets people like more practical gifts, and I was saying if I opened up something that I couldn't immediately play with, like I would be bummed. Like if it's like here's a sheet of paper that says what I'm getting you because it's coming in the mail, or you have to go redeem it or something like that. I want something that I open up and I'm like, thing I can play with.
See, if I get like a little piece of paper that's like, surprise, we're going for a weekend trip to here. I'm like, yes, this is the best person I ever know.
A trip is a little bit different, but like I remember the year my mom got me a sewing machine, but she just gave me like the manual because the sewing machine hadn't come yet, and I was like, I was excited about the sewing machine, but I wanted to sew shit. Like I want to start playing.
But I mean, like you knew it was coming.
Is that how you sew, Meg? Like this?
That's like juggling, isn't it?
Yeah, I sew like this.
All right, guys. Oh, hey, sup, I'm Alexis says, if you could play anyone in a Christmas movie of your choice, who would it be?
Elf. It's got to be Buddy the Elf.
You're gonna be Buddy the Elf?
Yeah, hell yeah. He's happy all the time. Life's a big game.
I mean, I gotta be honest, man. It's tough because there's a lot of really good Christmas movies, and you kind of, when you think about someone that you want to be, you think about, I want someone who has like exceptional powers or something, or someone that would have things that I don't have.
Okay.
So I don't know, it's really tough. I was thinking like maybe I want to live in like the Gremlins world and be like someone that has like the Gizmo or like a Mogwai, so I can actually have a pet Mogwai. But who really wants a pet Mogwai? There's way too much responsibility involved in owning a Mogwai. You can't get them wet, you can't show them bright light, and you can't feed them after midnight. And by the way, in Gremlins 2, they talked about when is midnight, because it's always midnight somewhere, and what if he flies in a plane into a different time zone and he's got a seed stuck in his tooth? Is that feeding it after midnight? Way too much responsibility.
Merry Christmas, Gremlins.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
What'd you do, Meg?
Gosh, it's funny because like now I'm trying to think of Christmas movies, and I'm like,
Who'd
I
you
need
wanna be?
I need a good refresher.
Oh,
on some
you
good
haven't
Christmas
seen
movies.
Love Actually yet. There's plenty to pick from that.
Someone in love.
That's
with
the real
Love
life,
Actually.
though.
Or what about, would you want to be, like Steve, I could see you as Sandy Claus from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Or
That
I could
Sandy
be,
Claus is pretty cool.
I'd love to be anybody in the Nightmare Before Christmas world.
Yeah.
Like Barrel, Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
Oh,
I love
Nobody
Barrel.
wants to be Sally.
Yeah.
Sally's
okay.
falling
She's
apart
just sad.
and the guy's mean to her.
But she's
Well,
like,
she gets away from him.
she's like ultimate cosplay though, because she actually is like fabric, and she has
is.
like.
And when people nail it, it's really cool.
Yeah.
I guess I'd have to pick maybe like, I want to be Tim Allen in the Santa Claus.
That's good.
Did you
just
flip her
start-
off?
You just started.
DJ was like, "Fuck you" with your.
No,
Fuck
so you just, so when we see Meg come into work and she's just slowly getting like rounder and rounder and starts growing
Yeah.
a big white beard, we know.
Be like,
Can
"All
I be
right."
Mrs.
She fell off, or she knocked Santa off her
Yeah, it's
roof
not-
and put on the suit.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
a
be-
thyroid thing at all. It's from
It's my medicine. I'm gonna be Mrs. Christmas.
That's pretty good.
That's what they call Mrs. Claus is apparently really named Mrs. Christmas.
You should be Jingle Bell.
From what?
From the comics.
From the comics?
Yeah, Jingle Bell, the comic book character. She's
Not
awesome.
familiar with. Even DJ looks like he doesn't fucking know.
I will find a picture of Jingle Bell for you. She's a sexy mama.
Is she a Christmas comic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Jingle Bell.
Well, now if we're doing anything, can I be the Pope from Battle Pope? It's like Christmas
What?
all the time for hanging out with Jesus, right?
Battle Pope?
Yeah. Oh man, you would hate it. It's really good.
I want to be a dragon.
Yeah.
Wait, there's got to be a Christmas dragon
I want to be a
movie.
Christmas dragon. I want to be Frosty the Snowman.
Oh, that's or Island of Misfit
Oh, who's that guy?
Toys.
Who's that guy with the beard? Who's in the Frosty cartoon? And he's got like a pickaxe.
the-
Or he's like a lumberjack
Like a
or some
beard
shit.
papa looking dude?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who is that guy?
I don't know
I
who
think we
that guy
should all
is.
live on the Island of Misfit Toys, the three of
Yeah.
us.
I
Yeah.
want to be Blitzen now. I always, as a kid, everybody liked Rudolph. Fuck that. Blitzen was always
Wait a
forgotten
minute.
about. He was my favorite.
Hold on a second, Meg. I think you're confusing it. You just want to be blitzed.
Boom.
That's what it is.
Merry Christmas Eve.
I'm not Trisha.
All right. Hey, holiday cheer, friends.
Well,
Richard
Whether it be
Barefoot at
eggnog-
the Native Way says, Any classic holiday specials on television you love to watch? #Table Talk.
I mean, you gotta watch some sort of iteration of A Christmas Carol.
Oh, I got excited.
Or like A Christmas Story. They do the
Or the
marathon
Charlie
Christmas
Brown
Story.
They do the
Christmas.
24 hours
Yeah.
of Christmas Story. I watched the whole 24 hours. I love that damn movie.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I love
good.
that movie.
It's good.
No, I usually watch A Love Actually and Elf. Those are my only musts, I think.
I love my family. We watch Christmas Vacation. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation with the
nice.
Griswolds. Love it. It's
And
classic.
I usually make my parents watch whatever the funniest or best movie I saw that year was. I usually make them watch that with me because I see a lot more movies than they do. And so when I'm home, inevitably there's a let's rent a movie night. You know,
Yeah. Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, and maybe 2 years ago, I made them rent Tropic Thunder, and they did not think it was as
Well,
funny as I
Trisha,
did.
I gotta say, I'm with you. I love bringing movies to the family
Yeah.
gatherings and being like the master projectionist and going,
Yeah.
you guys
You
have
have
to
to
watch
see
this
this.
movie. You have to watch it.
We always watch Labyrinth at Christmas
that's
time
good.
and Hook. I don't know why those two movies, but those are normally
Yeah.
at Christmas time movies. Also, last Christmas, my mom made me watch Auntie Mame.
Oh,
That's a great movie.
Gosh,
It's a
ages
good
ago.
movie. I like her.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she has crazy couches. Do a Google search, guys. It's way before any of our times, but it's a good movie and you would like it.
Also, Google search Jingle Bell because she's awesome.
Also, Google search boobs, because why not?
Because why not?
Last table talk topic for this Christmas Eve table talk. At Grammy Goodness says, has any of your traditional festive activities changed since moving away from home?
A little bit, yeah. When I was a kid, we used to, like, instead of waiting till Christmas morning to open up our gifts, we would stay up till midnight and open them Christmas Eve. Like,
Ooh,
we'd
that's
open them-
fun.
Yeah, so we'd all stay up and we'd be drinking this really cool tea that my dad makes that we call ponche, and it's very good. It's got like all sorts of delicious shit in
want
it.
some.
Oh, Trisha,
you
it's
bring some into work?
fucking amazing for me in my household,
tamales?
in my
And
family,
tamales?
and tamales,
And
of course.
tamales.
Eating tamales and drinking ponche. But here's the thing: it's delicious, and it's like all this mixture of stuff like sugar cane and guayaba and like all this cool shit. Really, really good stuff. But
Fun.
so we'd stay up like drinking that stuff and watching cartoons and movies and stuff, and then midnight came around, open up the gifts, oh exciting, and then go to bed and then wake up and then you had all the gifts to play with.
Oh,
But
so
we don't
you
really
didn't-
do that
So
anymore.
you didn't do that little kid like 5 a.m. Mom, Dad, wake up! Santa's here!
I mean, we did for a while when we were really young, but
Okay.
then when we got into like our
That's a
teens,
good
like,
idea. Get it out of the way the night before.
Yeah, exactly. We got it out of the way, and now Sarah and I, we kind of just would. In fact, with Sarah and I, sometimes it'll be like 4 days before Christmas, and it'd be like, I got you this. I couldn't wait to give it to you.
Oh, I'm
so
the
just
worst
open
about
it.
that. The worst.
Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah, we don't really follow by the rules anymore. We
Really?
don't do like Christmas Day gifts much anymore. Only with like the family. Sarah will have her Christmas gift like 3 weeks ago. At this point, like there's your Christmas gift.
There you go. I got it. Yeah, I mean, all my traditions changed because now I live on the other side of the country.
But you're
So
there for
it's
Christmas.
like, yeah, if you go home for Christmas, then they're pretty much the same things. But if you're in LA, then it's like for Thanksgiving, for example, we did Friendsgiving. So stuff like that happens for the holidays instead of the family.
For me, it's always been the same. Christmas party on Christmas Eve. Then you open all the presents from people who don't live with you or you aren't staying with. Then on Christmas Day, like on Christmas morning, and you get to open one on Christmas Eve. If it's been like
Oh yeah, I
like
used to do
one
that
on
too.
Christmas
That's
Eve.
fun.
We get
And
Christmas
then-
PJs on Christmas Eve.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, you get Christmas PJs. Santa comes. There's actually a Santa. Santa comes, and we all sing Christmas carols. We each get Christmas PJs. You have to change into them, and then you pass out
In front of
'cause-
everyone, you have to change.
Weird.
out of
You
your
change
clothes.
in a small room, but it came from when my mom and her siblings and their spouses would all get together and hang out on Christmas Eve. They would, of course, stay up later than their kids, who were like 1 and 2 at the time, like when we were all babies. And so they'd give us Christmas PJs when we were babies, so that we were all ready to bed, and they could just put us in a little crib and have us fall asleep. And then when they felt like it was time to go, they just scoop up the babies, bring them home, and put them right to bed because they're already ready for bed. So you didn't have to do that later, and then that tradition just never stopped.
I like that. We open all of our gifts after, like whoever you're staying with, you open those gifts on Christmas morning. But my family's a little different in that all of our stockings are handmade by my mom, and those are a big deal.
I
like
love
there's
that.
good shit in the stocking too. A lot
Do
of
you get
places
new stockings
do.
every year?
No, my God, these took my mom like months. Like I'll
Nice.
tweet photos of them, or we'll put them up here now in this thing. But they're always like I know people were like, oh, you get candy or like this or that. But there's always good shit in the stocking.
Sarah and I have a stocking for the man that lives in the crawl space because we don't want him to come down and murder us in the nighttime. Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this special Christmas Eve version of Table Talk. If you salivate when you think about Christmas, if you're celibate, if you celebrate Christmas, happy Christmas to all of you. And if you celebrate other holidays, happy all that stuff to you.
Happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa to you.
We hope it's a great holiday no matter what you're celebrating and what kind of weird shit you do.
And we heart you. I'm Meg Turney.
I'm Trisha Hershberger, because Steve's drinking.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
Yay!
Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Submit your topics, Twitter, Reddit, this thing. We love you.
And smile at someone today and leave the cookies for Santa.